Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm all by myself. Nobody's here right now, so it doesn't matter. It's been a while. A couple weeks, has it been? Seems like it's been forever since we did a podcast. Well, Rubberneckers, uh, the Boomer Bunker, been for even longer than that. So I am waiting for the appearance of one Jody. Hey there, Duchess. How you doing? Waiting for Jody to show up. And Dean is in here with us. Thank you very much. So, got a lot to talk about tonight. As you can, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm in the basically the podcast dungeon downstairs. I spent this week setting up everything and getting everything set up. So, I don't know if, listen, I'll be honest with you right now. If Jody doesn't show up and it's just me here, I have to do some soul searching. But I don't think Jody will be here. He's got some shit going on with the kids, and we'll go with that. I was going to wait for him to talk about why I'm here just by myself, or I don't have two other co-hosts here. Why there's no Edward and why there's no Josh. So I will get into that in a little bit. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff's happening just within the last couple of hours in the news. The number one thing is that apparently Andrew Tate. Now, I don't know if you've known about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's one of these guys. He's supposed to be this, alpha toxic masculinity male. He's a kickboxer. He has all he has different. He live streams through YouTube, and this week he got in a Twitter beef with Greta Thunberg, and so anyhow, he said something about, "Hey, I got my 33 cars here," and he's just kind of mouthing off to her, and she just said, "Listen, you can send me all the information you want over at littledickenergy.com or whatever." So. And then all of a sudden, within the past hour or so, Andrew Tate was arrested. He was arrested for, I guess he was arrested for kidnapping, and he apparently had a couple women that he was. Let me get to the story. Why don't I do that? So let's get to the story. Since he's not here, I'll just start the show without him. Social media influencer Andrew Tate and his brother were busted in Romania Thursday related to sex trafficking allegations. Police descended on his villa where his brother Tristan and himself were staying, and he is being detained on kidnapping and rape charges. That can't be good. The brothers had allegedly detained two young women, one with an American citizenship and one with a Romanian citizenship, inside the villa against their will in April. Okay. And were subjected to physical violence and mental, can't say this word, mental, whatever it is, mental abuse. Let's go with mental abuse. So here we go. So things are coming in hot and heavy. Might as well do this part. Let me see what. Here he goes. Hey, I'm sorry. We were supposed to have Jason Alme on the show. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing this. We haven't made it home yet. The young one. Whoa, I don't want to talk about that. Let's just put it this way. She had an accident, and they had to go to the bathroom with no wipes. There's a lot of stuff going on. Anyhow, she doesn't look like he's going to be here tonight. So it's just going to be me and Jody if Jody shows up. Okay, back to the story. So they were escorted by police officers outside the headquarters. They suspect the Tates of forming an organized crime group that sexually exploits by group members by forcing them to perform pornographic demonstrations, pornographic for the purpose of producing and dismantling through social media platforms. Disseminating. Jesus, my goodness. Hey, guys, I'm a little rusty. What can I tell you? The brothers were questioned for 5 hours on April 11th, but were released. Now, again, if they were, I guess maybe they got more information. I have no idea. Nixon here, coercion. That's it. So, yeah, but again, Andrew Tate, I just found out about him maybe about a month or two ago. Everybody was talking about him. I said, maybe look up this dude, see what he's talking about. And I watched some of his videos. And here's the thing about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate's like a bowl of mixed nuts. You pick through, you get the good ones, and you leave the nuts you don't like in that bowl. That's the way I kind of feel about it, to be quite honest with you. And also, here's the other one. Nobody can find Kanye West. All of a sudden, Kanye West is missing. And so here's the story. This is the story about Kanye. Well, we all know what he's been doing because he's been on not Joe Rogan, Alex Jones show, and then he was on Tim Pool's show. So now his former business manager is trying to serve him with a $4.5 million lawsuit. Now all of a sudden he can't be found. Well, I guess not. If somebody was going to try to serve me with a $4.5 million lawsuit, I think I would be out of the way too. So rumors about where the 45-year-old began to spread after a tweet sent by the Daily Loud, who wrote, Kanye West has reportedly been missing and unable to be found for weeks, according to ex-business manager. The business manager has been unable to reach his legal team. So they can't find him or his legal team. Rumors are swirling that Kanye was missing as his former business manager tried to serve him with a $4.5 million lawsuit. Listen, Kanye is spiraling. I mean, he's going down like John Kennedy Jr. He was worth $2 billion. Now he's worth like $400 million. I understand everybody's like, oh, $400 million, poor guy. Yeah, but everybody's got their hooks into him now. Everybody's suing him. So instead, I think he might be in treatment. Again, this is my thing. This is my speculation. Somebody probably reined him in and said, listen, before you lose your other $400 million, maybe, just maybe, we should take and, put you in and get your medicine straightened out. That's what we used to say when people that were bipolar, they would get their medicine screwed up. So Adam says he'll reappear as Kimberly East. He'll transition. What else we got going on here? Jody will show up. I'll be done all the stories. Good night, everybody. Here's a gentleman that was having some fun over the Christmas holiday. You know what? Why don't I bring this story up? I'll do that. I'll bring this story up so you guys can see what's going on here. Here it is. Check this out. Man with World War I explosive lodged in his rectum sparks bomb scare at hospital. In a French hospital, it was evacuated Saturday after a senior citizen arrived with a World War I artillery shell lodged in his rectum. Rectum? Damn near killed him. Wait a minute. Where's my rim shot? There we go. The 88-year-old patient visited the hospital to have the antique explosive removed, but instead sparked a bomb scare. The emergency occurred between 9 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. on a Saturday evening that required the intervention of a bomb disposal personnel and the evacuation of the adult and pediatric emergencies, as well as a diversion of incoming emergencies. Look at the size of this thing. This is what they pulled out of this guy's ass. I mean, my God. The World War I relic measured almost 8 inches long and more than 2 inches wide. That's some big damn shell. The bomb disposal experts at the scene determined that there was little possibility that shell could explode inside the man. They reassured us by telling us that it was a collector's item from the First World War used by the French military. Stunned doctors began the process of trying to remove the object, which measured almost 8 inches long. They had to operate. They had to go in through his stomach, is basically what they did. They said that they're used to other things, a mango, a can of shaving cream. We're used to finding unusual objects inserted where they shouldn't be, but a shell, never. Medics were forced to take the elderly man into surgery, cutting open his abdomen in order to remove the relic. According to the hospital, he's now in good health. There you go. All right, let's go to the chat, see what's going on. Jody, what are you doing, Jody? Why are you in the chat? Why are you in the chat? Wrecked him, damn near killed him. Yeah, I used that joke already. Yeah, who sticks a mango up their ass? I would imagine it would be, I'm sure in an emergency room, they see all kinds of crazy stuff. Gerbils, stuff like that. Where's Jody at? I guess. Oh, he's coming in hot. Oh, he's watching me swim. Watching me drown. So, anyhow, when he gets in here, we're just going to stop for a brief second to make sure we're all recording and everything, and then we'll go from there. I appreciate you guys hanging out here and let me stumble through a story or two. Shampoo bottle. I guess you could put that. All right, everybody in the chat. What's the craziest story where you heard of somebody sticking something in their rectum? Had to have it taken out. I just saw a story where there was a woman who they thought had Lyme disease, and they were trying to treat her for 2 years. And here they found out that she had a tampon that she didn't realize that was stuck in her vajayjay, and it had been up there for 2 years. And then they popped it out, and she's right as rain. You know, I got to say something about the medical profession. You're having problems like that, and she's having issues. You don't think you do a scan and say, hey, what's that in there? Like, what's that thing with the string? Oh, my God. All right. Should I tell this story? All right, I'll tell this story. No, I can't tell this story. I started the story. I'm going to have to tell this story. Yeah, Duchess said, did no one look? Maybe she's single. So anyhow, back in the day, I was dating somebody for a while. Here he comes. Hey, you ready to start recording?
Oh, I forgot. I got to hit the button when I come in. I'm going to try that again.
All right, you leaving? You coming back?
Right back.
All right, so he's going. All right, so anyhow, we were messing around. We got to the deed. I felt something. I said something. She had the same thing, but it hadn't been in there that long. But they were right. Did not smell too good. All right, when Jody comes back in again, he's going to start recording. You know what? I'm going to start recording too. How do I do this again? Here we go. Oh, there we go. All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, great.
All right. So, should we start the show now, or what do we do?
Yes. You're getting the crowd warmed up. How'd it go?
I guess it was an hour. I don't know.
What do we got? About
down here by myself.
Have people left yet?
No, well, maybe.
Okay.
I got a message from our guest. Apparently, he's stuck in traffic, and he will not be able to make it tonight.
Poor guy made a 19-hour drive today. So, what are you going to do?
Why would he do that? Well, I understand, but we'll just schedule another time.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll get him back. And none of these stories were particularly about him or for him, so we can get through this. We got other shit. We got to do some house cleaning in the beginning anyway, John.
Yeah, why don't we start with the house cleaning?
Let's do that.
So, the last Rubberneckers episode that we did, after we signed off, we're in the back.
Well, hold on now.
Okay.
Would you like to start proper? You got any kind of music you'd like to play? That's what puts me in the mood, John Jamigo.
Any kind of music.
You got to play the old intro, I think. One that doesn't have anybody's fucking names in it.
No, not that one.
That ain't gonna work. No.
No, that's not it. Jeez, I might have to go back to the old.
You got to get the old. What the fuck are we doing?
Do I have any of that here?
Oh, I hope so.
Let me see.
We're the Rubberneckers. We ain't got massive peckers. We
Yeah.
watch the world burn.
In here
Ain't nobody ever learn. Donut, 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 donut. Fat, 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 fat.
Why don't you just sing it?
Yeah, right. You got to say the last part.
Let me see if I have it here.
I'll be a good little.
I'll be a good little.
Welcome to Rubberneckers.
I don't have it.
That's okay.
I don't have it.
We'll throw it in later. Post.
Yeah, we can throw it in post. All right. So here we go.
Here the music just stopped. Ba-bam. Go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rubberneckers. How many what is this? The 15th iteration of Rubberneckers?
We're in like season 8, I think.
8 or 9.
Yes.
I go through co-hosts like
You didn't write anything down for that one? No, you figure it out. You go through co-hosts like Dave goes through diapers.
okay.
You go through co-hosts like Bob goes through cigarettes. You go through co-hosts like Josh goes through cocks.
Apparently. All right. So, dude, I got to tell you something.
What?
Being off 2 weeks, I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm there. I'm a little nervous tonight.
You feeling rusty?
Yeah, I'm rusty. I feel a little rusty.
Oh,
I
just did a podcast like 2 days ago. I got you, buddy. Don't worry about this.
All right. So all right. Here we go.
Yes. Okay.
So we stopped the show last time we recorded, and we get in the back, and Jody says to me, "Listen, John, we got something to talk to you about."
Yeah, we need to talk.
And I'm like, okay. And Edward and Josh, those two pussies, wanted to quit the show, but they didn't want to tell me. They had to get Jody. They threw Jody at me. Here, you tell them. You tell them, which is fine. Here's the deal. I go through co-hosts like Eric Zane goes through friends. There you go. So they decided to leave the show.
Yeah.
Now, they came up with some kind of bullshit excuse like I'm too old and they're too young and we just don't seem to mesh that well. And I don't understand, to be honest with you. I wanted to, first of all, I thought Edward was a good fit, but you know something? Now I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because as I was going back and listening to stuff, he annoyed me a lot.
Edward totally sucked. You could say it, John. What a homo, right?
No, he's talented. I
What
think
a fucking loser. I know, man.
No, he's talented. And I like Josh too.
Yeah.
And listen, with the four of us, it's hard to muscle into the mic, muscle in and get on the mic and talk. We tried to spread it around the best we could. But if you're not going to get in there, you know, you're going to be passed over.
Well, we talk a lot, John. That's the long and the short of it. I think we're both seasoned podcast hosts and guests and everything. And, you know, it's hard to get a word in edgewise. So those two losers are gone. We cut the fat. Now we can talk about stuff that we want to talk about. We don't have to worry about them playing sound effects and walking in circles anymore.
Yeah, that got on my nerves.
No, I'm working on a soundboard right now because I don't want to lose I want my vagina to look like a porn star clip.
I have that.
Yeah.
I have that in here somewhere.
No, you're not going to play it for yourself.
No. I got
to play it right when you start to say something. You go, you know what I think?
Yeah. So, all right. So here's
look, that's it, John. It's you and me. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I like hanging out with you. I like the Rubberneckers podcast. I've been a fan since it started, and I will goddamn be here until you get tired of doing it. So if you're waiting for me to quit, I don't know. You're going to have to drop dead, big guy.
It's fine. Hey, that can happen too. All right, so here's the first thing. I'm just going to start the show over. We're just going to go right through the topics again because I want your input on some of this stuff.
Okay. Hey, can you do me a favor? Do you have your bottle of Applejack anywhere around, John Jamingo?
No, I'm downstairs. I'm down in the
God
basement.
damn it! I tell you to go upstairs. It would take 20 fucking minutes.
It would, yeah. I would rather not do that.
Well, toast. Goodbye, assholes. Catch you down the road.
So yeah. Now, did you see? All right, I'm all over the place now, and I don't want to do this. So they're recording tonight. They're recording the I Am Canceled podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, I'm just going to pop in later. I'm like, no, this ain't no fucking podcast Flophouse.
Yeah. Go play with your other friends. They ran off together, John, is what happened. Our girlfriends met, and they just ran off on some Thelma and Louise shit. Yeah. What a couple assholes, right?
Yeah. So
John's like, I don't want to podcast anymore. I'm busy. And then he's been on the last 2 episodes of the goddamn Am I Canceled show. We've been flim-flam, John.
Yeah, but you know what? I think they'll do a good. I think their show, first of all, I think their show will be better with Josh, while the Am I Canceled show, because all Edward would do is go in there and read those Am I Asshole stories and then say that they were, you know, that of course they're assholes.
Yeah. No, they're going to make beautiful little gabies together. I can't wait.
There we go. Dave's in the chat. There are 2 in the bed, and the fat one rolled over and said,
So look, I put some stuff in the Trello board. I know you put some stuff in there. We normally are the ones that do it anyway. So yeah, this shouldn't be a hard thing at all, John. What do you got first on the list?
Andrew Tate. He got arrested.
Oh, that's the kickboxer guy, the dude that everybody, all the women are all mad about because he's like a broski dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's basically what he is he's just not a cuck. In other words,
he's a douchebag, I think. I don't know him, and I just, the info that I get would make me assume that he's kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that are, you know, he still wants to man up. In other words, he's a kickboxer. He still wants to man up. And I said before this, I think he's like a bowl of mixed nuts. He has some good points, then he's got not so good points. So it's like, you know, you pick out the good nuts and you leave the other nuts in the bowl.
Yeah.
He got into that tweet storm with Greta Thunberg. Let me pull the tweet up.
Oh, yeah. The little autistic fucking, how dare you, girl?
How dare you?
Right. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Here, let me pull it up here so everybody can see what's going on. That's not it.
So what, he was talking shit to Greta Thunberg for no reason? Or like, did they bump into each other at the airport? Like, what the fuck? Just had a wild hair up his ass?
Yeah. Here we go. So he says, hello, Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti. Is that how you say that?
Good job, John.
Okay. And my 2 Ferraris have 6.5 liter V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send you a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions.
Okay.
And then
so he's picking on a child.
Well, she's over 18.
Okay, but still, he's a grown man / kickboxer.
Yeah. So he's you know, he's showing his big dick energy. So then she tweets back to him, yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com. And everybody, oh my God.
Dunked on, right?
Yeah. Oh,
shit.
So today they arrest him for alleged
shit to Greta Thunberg?
No.
That's not illegal.
That's not. But wait till you hear this. This is the.
Oh, I hope it's something like really funny. Let's see.
Sex trafficking allegations.
Ooh, that's not funny at all.
It
could be funny if it was like little midgets or something, but that's probably not funny.
Andrew Tate and his brother were busted in Romania.
Ooh.
For sex trafficking allegations. Police descended upon his villa with his brother Tristan, and they were detained. Now, apparently, this happened back in April, where there was 2 women. One was Romanian, the other one was American, and they were subjected to physical violence and mental coercion. Did I say that right? Hope so. So they were taken into custody. Now, here's the thing. Guess how they found out?
Yeah.
They were
Did Greta Thunberg dropped a dime on his ass? That's
I
hilarious.
think they were looking over his pictures on Twitter, and on one of the pictures is a pizza box. So they zoomed in on the pizza box.
Oh no! What a fucking idiot!
On the pizza box, and found out he was in Romania. And I guess they did a little detective work. They found out where he was.
That's hilarious. Was it worth it, dipshit? Showing out.
I guess so. Now he's in jail. He's in the clink. Patriot Nick says she's a child, dude. She's 19, a public figure. She's fair game. I agree with that.
I was being facetious. Shut up, Nick. Dickhead. Don't correct me on my own goddamn show.
But here's the thing, as far as I'm concerned, because I just got to know a bunch of shit over people with Twitter. All right, so now that Elon Musk has bought Twitter, they want to take it down. They can't stand somebody else allowing people to speak, and it's hate speech. He's allowing hate speech and misinformation. What's hate speech?
I don't know. I called Mega McCain a bitch, and I got banned for like a week. You know, I try to lay off the hateful words, I guess, is what they deemed it.
I can understand that. Yeah, see, I got in trouble for calling Rob Reiner meathead. I personally don't think that's a big deal.
Right.
I mean, because it was his name on the show, All in the Family, nickname. So the first thing that happens,
meathead? Did you call him the N-word right after? Like, what the fuck is derogatory about meathead? That doesn't make any goddamn sense at all.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Put a picture of your wiener on there, John. I know you did. That's
nobody has a picture of my wiener. That's one thing you'll never find. A picture of my wiener.
Yeah, me too. My dick only does live shows.
So the first thing they do is they start whining to the advertisers. Are you going to support Twitter with your advertising dollar? Look what he's doing. He's banning journalists.
Yep.
Well, okay. He makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. He banned them. They let him back on.
I like that he's letting people back on Twitter, but like, how come Donald Trump got his account back before Anthony Cumia did?
Well,
am I crazy? As far as like, I know Cumia's around, like he's still kind of hiding out in plain sight, whatever. But like, yeah, dude, if you're gonna let anybody come back, let everybody come back. What the fuck are you doing, cherry picking people?
You know who's never coming back? You know who's never coming back?
Who?
John Domingo, at John Domingo on Twitter.
Yeah,
at John Domingo on Twitter has I've messaged Twitter twice to ask to see if I can have my account reinstated. Please, please.
Free John Domingo.
No. He said no. Hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can. Let me bring that up real quick. I'll give you the whole lowdown on this.
Yeah, mind your P's and Q's. What did you do on that one? Did you actually call somebody?
That's the one where I called him a meathead.
That's it.
That's the one.
Okay. Well,
let me see if it's here. Where's the Twitter one?
We should ask Elon Musk personally. Say, hey,
Elon.
All he said was fucking meathead. Stop being a cunt, Elon Musk.
Let's see if it's here.
Yeah.
I find it. Oh, here it is.
I feel like the most like the uptick I've gotten lately has been porn bots or thought bots. They're just like broads with 2 or 3 pictures on posts, and then they follow you and they're like, "What's up? Let me see your dick or whatever." And then you just got to go, "No, thank you. Go away."
I block them immediately. Yeah, they're all over the place. Okay, here it is. Twitter support. Hello. Your account has been suspended and will not be restored because it was found to be violating.
Can you share the screen, John?
No.
Let me see that email address.
I'll give you the email address. It's at John Jamaica. Can I let me take a look at this real quick?
Don't dox yourself. I was going to read it with you. I was going to be Twitter.
Hang on. I'll let you
listen here, fat stupid. You don't get to call people names on the internet anymore because I said so.
That's right. You do not.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where is it? Ah, here it is. All right. There you go. Can you read that?
Hello. Your account has been suspended and will not be restored because it was found to be gay and terrible. The Twitter terms of service specify that Twitter rules are strictly against gay and terrible targeted abuse in order to ensure that people are safe expressing diverse opinions and beliefs on our... What?
Yeah.
Well, how do you ban people for expressing diverse opinions? That's a diverse opinion. Nobody else called that guy a meathead.
We do not tolerate abusive behavior. This includes inciting other people to engage in a targeted harassment of someone.
I
So
don't like it. Yeah, I think you got fucking hosed, man.
I got hosed.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Donald Trump, he organized a riot against the Capitol.
Yeah, he got his Twitter thing
On
back. You
Twitter?
call the guy a meathead? No dice.
Listen, I'm sure if I got that account back,
No, you're obviously a fucking menace.
I
Why
would.
would they
I would
give you your
probably
account back?
You know, I know you hate talking about this, but I'm just going to go with it anyhow.
Make it short.
Yesterday they had a 4-hour Twitter space with all the frontline doctors about COVID-19.
Yeah.
Treatment, what's going on with the vaccines, an opposing opinion to the CDC.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter lost their mind. Oh, they're allowing misinformation, doctors that, do the doctoring thing and prescribe medicine and have figured out a treatment for this. And no, we have to believe the CDC because they're what? So
did anybody troll them though? Like, were there people in there yelling and stuff when they would let them up, or was it just only 5 or 6 people got to talk and they were?
No, there was 138,000 people that attended that thing.
Sure,
they were listening to it.
It's rough because it's all cell phone audio. That's why I hate Twitter Spaces.
Honest to God, it didn't sound that bad. I listened to it. I listened to it. I was listening to it while I was doing other things, and it really wasn't bad. It's not like a podcast because they were having problems figuring out how to use it.
Yeah, it was like a phone call. Nobody talks on the phone anymore. Like, when people call me, I get pissed.
Yeah.
What do you fucking call me for? I mean, if we're texting, I understand you can call me, but out of the blue, don't call me, dude. Shoot me a text. What's up? Hey, how are you? I'll decide if I want to call you. But
my thing with getting back to the Twitter thing is, I like the fact that you can go in there and debate a topic. All right. Yeah. Now, listen, if you're a vaccine person and you like the vaccine and you think it's great, you want to get your boosters and all that stuff, I say more power to you. Go get it. All right. I don't think it should be mandated. Yeah. I don't think you should have to take it if you don't want to keep your job. I think that's a little over the top. But if you want to get the vaccine, get it. But there are other means of treating this.
I think if you didn't want to get the fucking shot, who cares? That's fine.
Yeah,
but when the problem is when you go on Facebook or Twitter and you're like, I'm a proud didn't get my shots and who's with me? And then a month later you end up in the hospital and you're like, oh shit, I can't afford this here because I don't have insurance. And it's like, wow, maybe you should have got a shot. Stupid.
Maybe if it works. But here's my thing. Right. And this is how it used to be.
It's a dumb thing to flex, is my point, I guess. That's the annoying part. Just like bands or anything else, like there's always annoying fans. The band may be great, but it's the fans that make it kind of gross.
Yeah. Dave says that every sound quality is so bad, every Twitter space I've ever tried to listen to.
Yeah, me too.
He's not wrong.
It sounds like listening to a conversation through a McDonald's drive-through speaker. Can I take your order, please? How do you start a podcast? You want to make money doing podcasts?
Well, let me tell you about. Let me see.
That's it. You got it.
Well, let me tell you about the new vaccines. They don't seem to stop anything, and they don't seem to keep you from getting it or transmitting it. That's kind of how it is.
Put that cup back in front of your face and move your bottom 2 fingers, please.
Secular soup.
Uh-huh.
This was a podcast that me and Deuce were on one time with these 2 broads one's from Texas, one's from Minnesota. They're both very, very far leftist.
Yeah.
With the brand. So she sent me this nice mug.
Did you see the dicks on the bottom of it?
Oh, yeah. That's how many. If you get more dicks, you get the more they like you. Look at that. That's a 4-dick cup right there.
Everybody, on the bottom of John Jamingo's coffee cup, there's 4 crudely drawn penises.
Right here, it says slurp even this.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Nice little gift they gave me.
That's merch. I want a fucking mug with a penis drawn on the bottom of it. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's crazy. Hopefully you can make them budge. But, you got the John Jamingo account now, so it's fine. Moving on. Fuck Twitter.
Where's Yi at? Anybody know where Ye's at?
Yay, Kanye.
Yay, Ye, Kanye.
Yeah.
He's disappeared. They can't find him.
Oh, for real?
Hey, there's a story out right now. Bring that back up, bitch.
Sounds like Donda Estan.
Again, you said that. I still don't get that. What does that mean?
God damn it, John! Don't
That's
ruin
supposed to
my
be
jokes.
kind of
If
joke.
there's anybody in the chat that happens to speak Spanish and knows about Kanye, that's a funny fucking joke.
No habla inglés.
So it's funnier when you explain jokes, John. So look, Donda is the name of his album and the name of his mother. Como está means where is blank.
I gotcha.
So I say Donda Estan
means where's Kanye, basically.
Correct.
All right, so here we go. He's missing. His ex-business manager is trying to serve him with a $4.5 million lawsuit.
Damn.
So now all of a sudden they can't find him. They can't find him. They can't find his they can't find his legal team.
How does Kanye West hide? He's Kanye West. Like, you would see his face.
I would imagine, unless he's like, unless he's, went to the mattresses.
Oh, I hope he's in like white girls fucking makeup. Like, he's just got like a wig and fucking gloves on. That's Kanye West, actually.
No, that's
what he looks like when he puts on all his prosthetics. They'll never find me here.
Right. We've learned of information in the news that the law firm identified as his new counsel was not affiliated with the defendants. Accordingly, we have not been able to serve the defendants through their counsel.
Sure.
As a general manner, we have had difficulty confirming the best current address of Kanye West. The rapper, now known as Ye, has been embroiled in controversy over his praises of Adolf Hitler and anti-Semitic.
John, it's Ye. Kanye.
Whatever. Ye. Yay.
Ye is old-timey for like you.
I'm old-timey.
Fuck ye. That's what you would say.
Listen, if they were trying to serve you with a $4.5 million lawsuit, would you be hard to find? I know I would be.
I would take it. 4.5. Yeah. What are you going to do? I'm never going to pay you that money. Sorry. $4.5 million. Fuck yourself.
His negative publicity cost him the lucrative partnerships with top brands, including Adidas and the Gap.
Yeah. Oh, but he's still got $400 million though, so that's going to be tough.
Yeah, but down from $2 billion. $2 billion.
It was assumed income. Come on now. He wouldn't have got all that. It's like winning the lottery. They're going to take half that money.
Isn't the $400 million assumed income too?
No, I think that's legit. That's over the last 20 years. Goddamn, Kanye's been around for a while, huh?
I got to tell you, it's the Kardashians. They destroy every man. They're man eaters.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
Kris Jenner literally turned hers into a woman. Like they fucking get in there and they really fuck with your circuitry.
I think they do.
It happens a lot nowadays. Just women wrecking dudes.
Do you want to go over the guy that went into the French hospital with the 8-inch shell in his ass?
No, that's fine. They already heard about that. That's what wrecked them, damn near killed them.
Yep. You know what I'm tired of? What? I'm tired of this shit. Hang on, let me get to this.
You going to the top of the list? Where are we going?
No. I'm at McBitch.
Yeah, McBitch. That's the top of the list.
That's top of the list. Okay, here we go.
Da-da.
This is what I'm sick of.
You've never wanted to do this in a fucking restaurant, John?
No.
Oh my God.
I can't see anything, John.
God damn it. How come it's not playing? Let me try it again.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
Let me try it again. Here we go. Tell me if oh, there it is. I see what happens is I move off the screen and I can't see what you're saying.
That's okay, buddy.
Let me back it up. Here we go.
What's this? Okay, we got a chunky bitch in a hoodie.
She's in a hoodie and her pajamas.
Yeah. Looks like Night Before Christmas pajama pants and some flip-flops.
Some flippity flops. So she grabs the bag.
That's wrong. Oh my God.
Oh, that's the dude that brought her to the McDonald's. The mullet with the sleeveless shirt behind her.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
You know what? It must be punishment. This must be hell for somebody to be the guy behind the register.
Oh, that dude's losing his shit right now. He doesn't want no problems with his chunky bitch.
No. And this is bad behavior, and we should stop accepting this.
That's wrong.
In other words,
What
she
the
should
fuck?
be, yeah, she should be arrested. She should be thrown out, and she should be blackballed. No more McDonald's for you.
Yeah.
No more McDonald's for you.
But how many times have you said, don't put any pickles on my fucking cheeseburger, and you get around there and there's pickles on it? Like, I've wanted to go inside and throw shit.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, I don't do any of that. So
what if you ordered a cheeseburger and they gave you a fucking chicken sandwich?
Dude,
would you throw it on the ground?
I just did this yesterday. I ordered 2 chicken sandwiches with mayonnaise and paid 75 cents for a slurp of mayonnaise across the roll. 75
just a hot
cents.
load, just a splat.
Just a splat. It's $1.50 for mayonnaise. I get out, I go home, I open up the back. No mayonnaise. No mayonnaise on the.
Did you motherfuck them? Did you say it out loud?
I just ate the damn thing. Yeah. So what? So it's a little dry. So what? All right. They're doing their best. They're working them at fucking McDonald's. Okay. It was my fault. This was my fault. I should have not expected them to be able to put a little slurp of mayonnaise on my roll. On my chicken sandwich.
Well, that's your problem. You're blaming incompetence. There's one person working there. It's probably the same asshole that's ringing her up has to run back there and make her fucking chicken sandwich that she just threw across the restaurant.
Yeah. Again, it was my fault. I asked for mayonnaise. I didn't check for mayonnaise. They didn't give me mayonnaise, and it was $1.50. What am I going? Am I going to run back? You know who would do that? My cousin, to Jimmy. My cousin, to Jimmy, would run back. Let me tell you a story about the Jimmy.
Please.
This is a classic. Just a classic. So he's driving somewhere, and there's this kid on the corner selling ice water and pretzels, soft pretzels. This is in the summertime.
Ice water? What is that? Like a Kool-Aid pop?
Yeah, just like a bottle of water. Just a bottle of water that's cold. Summertime. Okay. Little kid, like 10 years old, 11 years old, is sitting on a corner, and in the bag is like 5 pretzels. And it's $2 for the pretzels and $2 for the bottle of water, which he figured was outrageous. Why did the pretzels cost as much as the water? Whatever.
Okay, he's trying to get a $5 bill out of somebody. I get it.
Right. So he thinks he's doing a good deed. So he buys the pretzels, buys the water, and he just leaves. So he's going to go home, and he's going to take and cut the pretzels, soft pretzels, in half, and he's going to make a sandwich with them and use the pretzels as a bun.
Solid idea.
Takes them out of the bag, and they're rock fucking hard.
Oh.
Jody, what do you do?
Rock hard. You just go jerk off.
No.
Wait. Okay. I would probably eat them, but like you said, I would be upset, and I would probably motherfuck them the whole time.
I would throw them right in the trash. Not to Jimmy. You know what the Jimmy did? He went back. He was going to go get his money back. Off a
chastise that children. Hey.
So he goes back. They're not there. They picked up stakes. They pulled up stakes and they left.
He got pretzel scam. He's the only fucking retard that bought hard pretzels off the corner that day. They saw him coming to and said, watch this shit. I'm going to trick this motherfucker.
What does he do? Now, remember, he has a landscaping business, and the name of his landscaping business is on the side of his truck. The letters are a foot high.
Sure.
With the phone number. He pulls up to the house, goes up and takes the pretzels and puts them between the storm door and the regular door and leaves. He knocked on the door. No one answered the door. He put the pretzels in between the 2 doors and left. I said, there's something really, really wrong with you.
He should have wrote something on the bag at least to keep your fucking pretzels. I want a refund.
Bro, it's $2. Throw the bag of hard pretzels in the fucking trash.
Yeah. Just enjoy hard pretzels, you pussy. What's wrong with you?
Jesus. I mean,
what did this bitch do? Like, she threw her sandwich. Did she do any other shit, or she just stand there and chastise that poor gentleman behind the counter?
There's 2 more minutes of this. I don't think I can.
Hold on.
2 Big Macs. Oh my God.
2 Big Macs. Pause. I'm pretty sure that person is touched.
Which one? The one in this?
No, the person, the manager person, I think might be retarded. His eyes are a little close together, and his hairline's a little far back for how old he is.
He's got a touch of the. You think he's got a touch of the
I think right now there is a fat, angry woman screaming at a retard in a McDonald's.
This poor kid.
That's
God.
not okay.
I ordered 2 Big Macs and 2 McDoubles and fries.
Yes, you
And
wanted
that's not
two
what you gave me.
two Big
Is that-
Macs and 2 McDoubles. Are you making fun of me? No.
So I see he's got a touch of the tism.
Yeah,
So, in
more
other
like
words,
a McDribble.
is that what's on the floor right there? No, ma'am. No, that's not what's on the floor right there. That's just 2 cheeseburgers. Okay, well, I ordered. And she's
hold
sitting there with
on.
her hands.
Push it up like 30 seconds, John. I don't want to listen to her fucking be fat and stupid. I want to get to the good part if there's something else happening.
Is there a good part? Oh, so she goes back here. So she's just showing all the stuff. That's framing it. Here we go. We're back over here.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
hoping somebody would come out and like clothesline her or something. That's the good restaurant videos when people freak out.
Hold on. Here's somebody coming up with a bag.
834. Hands in 834.
Okay. What do you have?
Oh,
348. This is you.
Oh, here's poor guy. Got to go clean that mess up.
you know the saddest part about this whole thing is that bag says McDelivery. What kind of a fat fucking piece of shit do you have to be to order McDonald's takeout? Shame on you. Get a good burger, fucking, or go pick up McDonald's, you lazy, no good piece of shit. That's crazy. You're going to take a $10 surcharge to have a motherfucker drive you garbage, and it probably won't even be hot by the time you get it. The fries are going to be cold. Like, at least when you go pick up your own fucking McDonald's, you can eat some fries on the way home. You're being a complete If you order McDonald's drive-through, the driver should be instructed to literally ring the doorbell and shoot you in your fucking face when you open the door. That's the worst thing I've ever heard of in my whole life.
I swear to God, if I was destitute, I don't think I would work at a any kind of food business. No kind of restaurant, none of that.
Oh yeah, dealing with people fucking sucks.
Did you see the video where there was a couple of tables? Let's say there was one table of white people who enjoyed their steak like medium rare.
Mhm.
And then there was one table of
black people
who liked their steak well
done. Well, charcoal burnt.
Right. Well, they didn't figure out that when you order rare steaks, they don't take as long. So the rare steaks came out before the well done steaks, and the
black people
lost their fucking minds and had a fucking riot in the place. They're throwing chairs and people are fist fighting because their steak didn't come out in time.
Right.
Somebody should come out with a fucking baseball bat and start clearing people.
God damn.
That's what I would do. I'm sorry, but you're going to go ruin the restaurant. All this cost I got to incur because you want to act a fool in my restaurant. Get the fuck out. Here's some Louisville Slugger for you.
Right. It is ridiculous. Like, you could take that kind of shit outside. You're going to start throwing chairs. I saw that shit in a Waffle House. Now, that's what happens in a Waffle House. But
you mean this?
What? Oh, this was a crazy fucking video, John.
Bro, what the fuck?
Now, here we go.
Oh, hell no.
Again, I'm not picking on people because I'm picking on bad behavior. Just because they're
black people
makes no difference to me. We just showed some white trash piece of shit throwing McDonald's on the floor.
Yep.
Here it is.
Can I tell you something? Went to Austin, Texas about 8 years ago.
Mhm.
I saw 2 black people in 5 days. So I don't know if I just happened to be in the whitest part, which may have happened. I went to like the Latino part of town for sure. But like in a few days, I said something to my wife because we were in like a heavy populated area. And I just said, "Hey, have you seen any fucking black people around here?" And she goes, "What?" I said, "Listen, I'm from Little Rock. Like, we got a pretty mixed bag. I would say in certain spots, it's predominantly black folks." I was just like, "Is it just me? Or is like there's a couple tan people here, but like there's no fucking black people."
Right.
So clearly they must have all been in the Waffle House that day. I don't know.
Here they are.
Bro, I just want my waffles.
I just want my waffles, man.
I get it. Why are you starting shit? I'm trying to have breakfast.
Oh, what's going God, son.
Here we go.
Shit, you
Okay, so here's what we got for the audio listeners. We
Yeah,
got
they're in the
a
counter
Waffle
offer.
House ruckus. Waffle House ruckus. The cook apparently was arguing with a table full of black women at the other end of the bar.
Right.
And she said, "Hey, everybody over there, y'all can get the fuck up, get the fuck out." And they took malice to that and they decided to start talking to shit. And now these broads, all ladies, by the way, a table full of women and a black cook and a white waitress are
Well,
screaming at each other and popping shit now.
and she's got a hold of a coffee
It's an urn.
and her coffee urn, right? So
Yeah.
let's see where we go here.
You are wildin'.
Oh, she said, "Let's start the fucking party." The white girl threw the coffee urn, and those black women scattered like hyenas.
I don't know if they. Well, first of all, we don't know because I don't think it was a coffee urn because there was like white powder in it.
Oh,
or
maybe
whatever.
it was a sugar shaker.
Maybe
got
it was
those in the Waffle
shake
House.
soft. Hang on, maybe
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
see if I can, you know how I am with my thing. Let's see what happens here. What was that? See if I can get the. Let's see what comes.
At me, I'm about to when these two broads start beating the shit out of these fucking
I
Waffle
can't tell
House
what it was.
bitches.
So here they go up on the counter.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Oh, that took a lot longer than I thought because I guarantee you both of them chunky bitches thought they were. Oh,
That girl down.
big tree fall hard. God damn. Both of them, listen, both of them bitches thought that they were fitting the Black Panther to fuck over that counter. Like, I'm gonna jump over this shit in one jump all the way. And
Gotta go back to here. She is. Whoops a daisy.
bitch, are you wearing Crocs? What? Oh shit!
And you know something? That gentleman right there, even though he was being attacked, tried to break her fall.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. Watch.
No, he acted like he did because the camera.
Watch. Oh no! Watch out! Ooh. Oh, now. Oh, now he's just holding her up so she can get a good ass whooping.
Dude, that fucking white girl has got hands.
You know something, Jody? The thing that upsets me the most is the
Please.
person with the camera is a very poor photographer.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, he
not
kind of
old-
missed on the good parts because they
Yeah,
they
it's
started swinging.
old
That white
school.
girl, look, that white girl who's either been in county a couple times or she's got 4 or 5 older brothers because that bitch was throwing uppercuts and hooks.
Yeah, man, she wanted to do damage.
That was
Ooh.
crazy.
Oh, they're heading out of the store now. That's what. Now, this one here, she got her hands up in the air like she's going to church.
There's a couple of them bitches that still want to fight though. Oh, the hair pull. See, that sucks because when black chicks do it, they can pull each other's hair off, but like white women's
Oh,
hair is
there's-
attached.
They're like, stop it. Stop it. Oh, they got the, oh, there's
Hey, pause it.
overhand, right?
So I don't know if it happened already, but that black cook chick,
Uh-huh.
she came at him with one of them spatulas, like a putty knife that
Uh-huh.
they use on the griddle to scrape the shit off, and she
Oh,
fucking
really?
threw that at the fat bitch. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yo. Hey, all y'all need to start trading. No bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Shit like
Get
that.
him.
Yo.
You bitches out of breath.
All of that.
Get out.
Yo, y'all better than that, man. Come on, man. We're supposed to be supporting each other, man.
Now they gotta clean the whole place up.
That's
All
a
that
big
business
mess.
law.
Yeah.
Right?
Yo, they
Oh,
still.
they're fucking.
Here comes the chairs.
Here come the chairs.
Oh.
Oh my God, bro. Oh
Here comes
my
another one.
God, bro.
They're aluminum chairs and metal chairs.
You going
Yeah, they're not that bad. I mean, they're pretty light.
She's like, throw it. Go ahead. Throw it. I don't care.
Did you see
Go ahead.
that fucking white lady palmed that first chair shot like Thor? She caught that shit like Mjolnir or whatever the fuck. Wink and threw that shit down. She's been to county for sure.
Yeah, she has. So
Hey,
anyhow, I
John.
guess we're done with this, but
No, hey John, you know how I like my hash browns? Scattered, smothered, smacked, stacked, bloodied, smeared.
yeah. I'm a smothered and covered guy myself.
No shit. I like my eggs beaten.
You see the t-shirt right there. is Goose from the Top Gun. He's got a Goose from Top Gun t-shirt.
Everybody gets this joke but me. I've heard 400 or 500 people go, the last frame is amazing. And it's Goose from Top Gun. Is
Yeah,
that
it's kind of
is
like
it because he's black and he's wearing a Goose t-shirt? That's funny.
yes, that's because Goose died in a horrible accident. Yeah,
It would have been funnier if it had been spray painted or airbrushed on a t-shirt. Like that's fucking funny. Like a funeral.
well, again, we got to stop this bad behavior out in public. These fist fighting. This has got to stop.
I'm glad nobody got shot. Pardon me if that's
There you go.
racist, but at least nobody got killed. That's cool.
Right.
If you're not fighting, you're not doing the Waffle House. That's kind of the way it works.
Yeah. This is why you get this stuff right here. This right here is going to be how all McDonald's, all fast food restaurants are going to be.
Well, they're going to be in riot gear.
No, nobody.
Welcome to Wendy's, motherfucker.
Yeah, there's no people. It just comes out the window. Watch.
Oh,
Here we go.
People of TikTok, the way we McDonald's may be changing forever. Check this out.
oh shit! It just spits it out, huh?
Yeah, it comes in. You come in. You put your order in. You put your credit card in, and then there's nobody there. Look, nobody at the counter.
Am I fucking crazy? But I think I would love this.
Yeah.
You know, I don't eat in a McDonald's. You're kind of a psycho if you eat in a McDonald's these days. So,
Yeah.
or you're homeless, which is fine, but like no self-respecting person is going to eat the shit in the restaurant. Why even have dining areas?
Yeah, see, you just go in. Takeaway, it's called. You got the drive-through, and then
You want to
Fuck yeah. There's nobody to rob. There's nobody to yell at. There's nobody to get sued for jumping the counter and punching a customer because they called him the N-word. Like,
Right.
I said this shit was going to happen when they took the minimum wage up to $15. I go, you motherfuckers are playing around, but robots don't cost that much anymore.
now
In comparison, 10 people at $15 an hour, it's a lot of fucking money.
Piccolo says, ice cream machine's still down.
That's funny. God damn it.
Ain't nothing worse than going to McDonald's and you're like, man, you know what I want? I want a chocolate shake. And all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
too bad.
Too bad.
Yeah, come back tomorrow. Just
Yeah.
kidding.
Just down.
I don't know. I think you're right. Like something's got to give. Either they're going to have to get way, way better at service. They're going to get a new gimmick, or it's all going to be robots. Like, why do you need that human interaction? It's a little fucking degrading. You come up, you bring people their fucking drinks, and hopefully they give you some money at the end.
I know this is going to shock you, Jerry.
What?
But I am a fast food kind of guy. Like, in
I
other
love
words-
fast food. Yeah.
So what I have is I have the McDonald's app, the Wendy's.
Oh wait, let's try that again. Let's take from the top. I don't know if you know this about me. Do that again.
I don't know if you know this about me, but I have I'm a fast food connoisseur. I like fast food.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. You don't even like fast food.
Oh no, it's true. I
Not
know
a
it's
chance.
this physical specimen in front of you.
You don't
Yeah.
look like you've had a cheeseburger once in your life, John.
I know it's
Trevino.
crazy. I know. When you see this, you think nothing but healthy. I understand.
Right. Broccoli and beans. That's all I see.
Yeah. Right. So no, I have the Dunkin' Donuts app, the McDonald's app, the Wendy's app, the Taco Bell app,
Yeah.
and they're wonderful. You
They
go
give you
in.
free food. The apps are great.
Yeah. I go in, I put my order in, I pay for it on the app. I pull up. This is the best part. You pull up to like a McDonald's where they got the side by side. You zoom in there and they go, "Can I help you?" You go, "Yeah, I got an app order for John." All right, pull ahead. You zoom around them and then it's like you cut the line.
You better not do it on
Yeah.
a black person. They're gonna get out and start fucking stabbing people like at that steakhouse.
Hey, man, how'd you get in front of me? How'd you order so fast?
Yeah, I ordered my Big
not
Mac
me,
rare, you bitch.
You get behind me, motherfucker. I was here first. Just because I didn't order my tacos faster than you did.
I ordered my chicken McNuggets well done, motherfucker. So
I
what?
don't want no pasty McNuggets. I want some crunchy. Can the title of this episode be Crunchy McNuggets?
I like it. God damn. That's it. Yeah. You know, there was other stuff about like what was the Hooters thing was kind of funny because like they're rebranding the whole franchise now because of it.
This is I'm sorry, but this has got to be a this has to be.
When's the
Hey,
last time you went to a Hooters, John?
dude, their food sucks.
Their
I don't
food
care.
does fucking suck.
It's terrible. I don't give a shit if the girls got big tits, and I don't care if they're poured into a pair of orange shorts.
Yeah.
If your chicken wings are dog shit, I'm not going. I don't care about your boobs.
I'm kind of with that too. Like, I'm a grown up and titties don't impress me much. Now that may be the internet's fault. Like, maybe I'm at a point in my life where I've seen so many titties that like I just don't care anymore.
You know what would stop me from going?
I like titties. Don't get me wrong. Titties
I
are
love
cool.
'em.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know
I
what I
see them and I appreciate them, and I'm happy that
Love
titties
'em.
are there. But like, if you're like, hey, check out these titties, okay.
Right. The thing that would upset me the most is if I went to Hooters and I saw this.
Whoa.
A bump, a package, and that addicted me.
That boy got a moose.
So,
Oh my God.
so apparently they're going to start having transgender Hooters waitresses that haven't had bottom surgery yet. Femboy Hooters.
It's a
This has
camel.
gotta
It's a
be-
camel tail, not a moose. I fucked that up, John. Jesus
Moose
Christ.
knuckle.
Not a moose. Not, I said it wrong. No moose. It's a camel tail. That's what we got going on here.
Let me see if I can. You stop sharing this one. So
I mean,
this
look, I hate to be that guy, but his titties weren't that bad. I don't know if I'm going to pay extra for them. Femboy Hooters. I lied when I said that none of these stories were particularly for Jason Alme. This was way in particular for Jason Alme because I was going to call him gay.
Right. Oh, yeah. You know what I had? I was so set up for this tonight. Here, I'll show you something. You'll get a kick out of this.
Put your boner away, John.
I know. Ladies,
Fucking
get ready.
Psycho.
Get ready, ladies. Are you kidding me? Is that all this is? Hang on, let me move this thing up.
Easy.
Hang on. You'll love this. I was all ready for him. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Alme. There he is.
Wow. He used to be a fucking hot piece of a man, huh?
Yeah, look at him.
For those of you who don't know, Jason Alme used to be a professional bodybuilder. Now, he was on steroids and he worked out a lot. He was a maniac and he almost had a fucking heart attack and died. But the man put in some work. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's doing black body, but he would definitely get canceled for that nowadays.
Well, yeah. Now what they do is you're allowed to put the tanning cream on your body, but not your face. So
Sure.
you look like a sundae with whipped cream on the top because your head's all white.
Yep.
And so yeah, there's Jason Alme. That's who was supposed to show up tonight. But
you know what's crazy is there's actually a pill you can take, and he told me about this. Sometimes people that didn't want to do the spray tan because it looks so cheesy, they would. There's a pill you could take that activates the melanin receptors in your fucking skin and will actually make you turn darker.
oh, really?
Yes.
Hmm.
I think it takes a little while to wear off, but you probably have to take a lot because you're a big old guy. But he told me that there was certain drugs that they could take there and it would make your skin tone darker.
So what? But can you pick it, or do you just take it and the next thing you know, you look like?
It takes a while. It's a process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
that be crazy? How many would you turn black if you could, John? No.
I don't understand why.
No, how long does this shit take to wear off?
Here we go. Speaking of people that serve coffee, baristas.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I saw this story, I think.
Yeah. They love the way I look when I turn around in my apron. All they want me to do is serve them. So here she is.
Mm-hmm.
This is Heidi. She's a Starbucks barista.
Barista?
Now, what do you think of that? What do you think of that dumper?
Yo, she got a venti latte.
Yeah. I don't know why this is a news story, to be honest.
Extra whipped cream on that, John. See how you feel about tits? That's how I like. Just
you like that? You like the big butt?
Butt cheeks,
wrong.
man.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean,
Blap.
so
Woo!
Listen, and I don't
Muffins.
even mind the fact that she works it for tips. You know what I mean? You work that, baby. You go ahead. So I remember when I was in the elevator business, I was at work as a mechanic.
Yeah.
There was this one place that we used to go to, and the waitress, she had on first of all, she had the biggest implants that you've ever seen in your time. It looked like 2 beach balls on her chest, right?
Yeah.
They were,
Just
and she
big
would wear
old titties.
big old titties. And she would wear this low cut, like scooped out top,
Mhm.
so you could see right down in there. And every day for lunch, those guys, those fucking 6 perverted guys, would sit at the glasses
counter?
wash lady. Yeah, they're at the counter where she washes the glasses. So she's got to bend over and wash the glasses so her boobs are shaking up and down.
Yeah.
And then one day, because I used to go in there a lot and I knew her. So the one day I
I
said,
fucked up. Oh.
no, I said to her, I said, doesn't that bother you? And she goes, no, it doesn't bother me. What do I care? She says, I get so much. She goes, my tips, since I got my breast, these things have been paid for with the tips from these guys.
Yeah.
I said, you know what you should do?
Tips for tits. You should
Tips for
start a
tits,
fucking
right?
organization.
I said, you should write the specials on your tits. And they say, what's the specials? And just lean forward. Oh, you know what? I don't have my readers with me. Can you get a little closer?
Do you have it? Do you have this one in Braille? Oh, there it is. Right around the nipples.
Yeah. I said, listen, if you're going to do that, write the specials right on your tits. Why not? If you're going to do that.
I tell you what, like, and I'm just throwing this out there, the trans fucking Hooters gals,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see their wieners, but if they're packing butt cheeks, then I probably would still go there. I mean, I might not tip them as much, but I'm still going to give them a couple extra bucks if they got nice cheeks and a fucking pair of shorts.
I don't think I've ever tipped a girl because of her looks. Like, in other words, I never gave her more money because she was more attractive.
Never?
No, I just wanted good service. And I'm always very, very polite to wait staff. In other words, it's always thank you. Please, can I get, when you get a chance, thank you very much when they pick up your stuff. Always.
Pretty low maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah. You know why? Because I don't want spit in my food.
Well, you also, like, I'm just saying, like, unless you're going to flex on a waitress, like giving her an extra $10 isn't that impressive. No. So you just kind of look like a dipshit, and I'm cheap. So I've never done that. Like throwing the extra, I give them fair 20% maybe. Hey, have a nice night, because very low maintenance.
Yeah, here you go. Now this I'm interested in. I'll tell
maybe
you.
They change. Maybe they change the first letter to a C. I'd go to Cooters.
I'd go to Cooters.
They just cut the fucking crotch out of the fucking shorts.
That's the big thing now. That all the girls, it's all the rage. All the girls are getting their
That's the only way I know what I'm looking at, John. Pussies. Show me your pussy. Right. Then I will believe it, and I'll come and tip you extra money. But if it's ass and titties, it could be anything.
What do you think about this?
Oh, this story was for Jason Alme too.
I'd eat this.
You goddamn right you would.
God damn, that looks good to me. Fuck that. I don't care if it looks like a dick.
It's a fair food, and it looks like a waffle cone shaped like a cock, and they stuff it with ice cream and pour a bunch of shit over the top of it.
Yeah, it's got chocolate sauce and
oh man, that was John. That one's been in the butt.
Yeah, it has. That's okay. You know what? I'm fine with that. Members only officials launched this past Saturday a soft opening. It's chocolate dip dongs. You can find them at this Mexican restaurant in Toronto from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m.
It's called Frisacas.
Frisacas.
Nice.
Waffle comes dipped in a traditional Belgian milk or ruby chocolate with a drizzle of white chocolate on top.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
More like a cum stick. Right.
I licked it, so it's mine. How much would a plain Johnson is $8. Right. Founding member is $9, and the VIP is $10. There you go.
Comes with additional toppings.
I don't know if is that $10 worth of. You figure that's got to be the $10 one right there.
Yeah, no, they ought to roll it in nuts or something like that for the extra couple bucks.
Yeah,
like the Royale, it better have some cherry sauce on it and some other shit.
Right. But I'd eat that. Definitely eat that. And I wouldn't even be ashamed.
Which end do you eat first, John? Do you start on the chocolate tip
Oh,
or you work on the
you know
balls
what I
first?
do? I open my mouth wide and I stick that head right in my mouth, and I
Go on.
chomp right down.
Go on.
I would.
You hold on to the balls the whole time.
Yeah, I fondle the balls.
You even cry a little
all
bit
the way
because
down.
you're like, I shouldn't be trying to stuff all this in my mouth like I am, but it's so
But I gotta-
good.
Yeah.
You reach back and pull your own head down on your.
Lisa's got it. Choco cock. Choco cock.
Caco taco.
Yeah. I would definitely.
Man.
Now I'm hungry.
Yeah, maybe put some sprinkles on it. That'll help just lighten the mood a little bit. Some
You know
rainbow
what's funny?
sprinkles right across the tip.
When we were in New Jersey, they call the chocolate ones Jimmy's, and apparently that's racist. Yeah, I never heard of sprinkles before. Well, I mean, I heard of sprinkles, but sprinkles were the rainbow ones.
Down
the
here we
chocolate
say sprinkles. I guess would be more.
Yeah, the chocolate ones here were called Jimmy's. Like, can I get a vanilla cone with chocolate Jimmy's? And apparently, Jimmy's is a racial term.
Is it really?
That's what they say now. I don't know.
No.
Everything's a fucking racial term. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Go to
look it
your
up right goddamn now. I gotta go to the hold on.
Urban
John.
Dictionary.
No, I'm not going to Urban Dictionary. Let's go to
Yes.
the hey, do you got your internet server thing? We're gonna do this on the fly.
Go ahead.
Let's go to rsdb.org. Racial slur database.
RDB.
rsdb.org.
db.org.
It's a lot of fun to play with, guys.
Okay, here we go. We're going. Here we are.
Racial slur database.org.
All right, I'm going to search Jimmy's.
You can search Jimmy's and we'll find out if it's a fucking racial slur because this has every single one of them in it. I've checked.
Nope. No, nothing for Jimmy's.
Tell anybody that tells you that is not in fact racist and they should shut their fucking mouths and they're racist.
Racial
It's
slur.
got John. It has all the rest of them. Don't get lost in that right now. You can play with that by yourself later. It has every racial slur you've ever heard or imagined in there. I fucking kind of winced a few times reading them, and I go like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't know that one."
Let's have a quiz. What's 8 Mile? Definition of the slur is 8 Mile.
The slur is 8 Mile. I'm going to say a wigger, like a white boy who acts black in like a beanie cap.
Yep. When a white kid tries to act ghetto or black.
Fuck yeah. Bing, bing, bing. This is a fun
Okay.
game.
Let me see if I can find one down here. Let me see.
I used one of these tonight, as a matter of fact. You like my fucking screen name, John? Read that out loud.
Let me get back to your screen name. Bleach Demon.
That's my favorite.
What is a bleach demon? Hang on. Let me get it here.
Yeah, it's a white person.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's way better than cracker or white bread or fucking mayonnaise, whatever, mayo monkeys. Like that's funny. You're trying shit. Bleach Demon hits the hardest out of anyone I've ever heard. I love it so much.
Here's the funny thing. I'm looking. Okay, so it says races. You got Afghans, Antarcticans. Antarcticans? Who the fuck lives in Antarctica?
Couple
Asians,
people.
Balkans,
Isn't that,
Black
hold
Russians.
on. Can
What?
we not just appreciate the fact that there is definitely a limited amount of people that live in Antarctica, but somebody somewhere took the time to just be like these fucking mooks or whatever the fucking. I know that's probably one for something else, Italians or something, but just
Antarcticans.
these fucking Micmacs over here. They're always sitting around eating seals and fucking.
Hang on. Let's go to mixed races.
John,
What's
the
a
whole thing?
chickadee?
First of all, you know you've heard of Jigaboo before. Shut up.
A chickaboo. I never heard of a chickaboo before. It's a Chinese black mix. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you said chig.
Chinkaboo.
Oh no.
Oh my
I
god.
thought you said Jigaboo. I said you've heard
No.
of Jigaboo
Chink.
before.
Chink. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is
One more.
horrible.
One more, then we gotta go.
Jigger.
Is that a is that
Go ahead.
Japanese
No.
mix?
No, it's a Jewish black person.
Oh.
All right, here we go. What's a McChigger?
A McChigger?
A McChigger.
Sounds like a shot.
It's an Irish, Chinese, African American mix.
How does that even happen? That happened one time and somebody had to make up a word for it.
I'm telling you.
People are so fucking mean.
Oh my God. Some of these I can't even say.
I know. We can't read words that big.
Wow.
Merry Christmas,
God.
John. It's one of my favorite sites. Sometimes if I'm feeling fucking dumb, I'll just sit on the toilet and read through the racial slur database.
rsdb.org. And listen, again, these are jokes and it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
God, people.
We're gonna get canceled. You think the boys would have let us get into that one? No.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Cement shoes, dude. They were like, nope.
Edward's asshole will be trying to rip the seat cover off of his chair.
That's funny. God damn it.
All right, hang on. I got this one here because you put this up the other day. And where is it? I thought I pulled this.
What is my favorite one? What do you call a fat Chinese guy?
I don't know.
It's a chunk.
A chunk. Where is the... Oh, here it is.
Keep that in or take it out. I don't
I
care.
got it. It doesn't matter. I'm sure I'll take it out. This has happened to me before, not with this word. But this gentleman here he's a little upset.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, hold on.
Spell fat.
Time out.
Okay.
So what I listed this as was the Jamingo effect.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I truly believe that the comedy and the methodology behind how they fuck with him here is exactly how most people fuck with you. Like, I get that it's not the same thing, but it's kind of the same vibe where it's like somebody just kind of needles you and you're like, what? Yeah. What is your fucking problem? Am I the asshole?
I'm telling you, they did the exact same thing. And we can go over this and I'll show you. But this poor guy here.
Spell fat.
F-A-T.
Got it.
Her.
H-E-R.
Okay,
Nailed it.
Together.
Fat her.
Yup.
What?
Are you sure?
Yeah, fat her.
All right, now I'm going to move
What's
this.
so funny?
What's so funny? I'm going to move this a little. Now this has been like they've been doing this.
The whole video is really worth watching because that's the thing. It's all audio. We can hear these kids. They're fucking with their dad, and I thought that maybe he might have fucking what's the one dementia. He might be a little touched. I don't know, but like something is not connecting here.
He's not putting it together because he's not putting it together. He's too close to it. So this is after a minute 25. And
he sounds like fucking Lou Ferrigno.
What? F-A-T-H-E-R. English.
What are you?
Fat her.
What are you to Isabel?
Daughter. She's my daughter.
What are you
to Isabel?
Her father.
How do you spell father?
F-A-T-H-E-R.
You dumb motherfucker. Oh, I'm dumb.
All right. Father. Oh my God. I feel like an idiot.
I bet he's lightheaded right now. Like his blood pressure is pumping so hard. His ears are red.
So they did the same thing to me. They go spell the T-H-E. Spell rapist. R-A-P-I-S-T. All right, what's that? The rapist.
The rapist.
Yeah. No, it's therapist.
Oh, that was from SNL.
Was it? I don't know where it came from, but they did the same thing to me, and I'm like, what am I missing here? T-H-E, the rapist. What is it? I don't understand. I did the same fucking thing. So when you saw that, I had like a flashback, you know, PTSD. I had PTSD.
Bless your heart.
Just yeah. They did this to Gary Del Bate back on the Howard Stern show. They had him spell a bunch of words, and then they had him spell machine. And he spelled the other words, and he spelled machine. He goes, "What's that saying?" He goes, "McKine." And they're like, "What? How do you spell it again?" He says, "What is that?" And he goes, "McKine." And so it's been it's
sure.
part of
Sometimes your brain fucking freezes up. My wife's done it. It was one of the funniest things because you, for real, like this one wasn't funny. This was me saying the word, I think it was pool. And I meant pool like the game, Pool.
Right.
But she thought I meant pull, either Pull or Pool. Like whatever it was, she was on a different wavelength. And I said, yeah, something to do pool. And she was like, pool? What the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, pool. She's like,
It's like an Abbott and Costello. Abbott and Costello.
who's on for? It's the exact same thing. And it got to the point where we were literally like, I'm raising my voice going, pool. Do you fucking understand? And she's like, no.
All right. So I got a question for you.
Okay.
You're at home and you have a neighbor, and you notice that when the guy gets up, goes out to work, that about 15 minutes later or so, another gentleman comes up, slides into the side door from like 2 doors down.
Ooh.
And then spends the morning there for whatever reason. We don't know. Maybe a cup of coffee. Maybe they're just shooting the shit. Whatever. Don't have to go to the thing. What do you do?
Do I actually know the guy? Like, is it somebody I've
It's your
hung out
neighbor.
with? It's my next door neighbor.
It's your next door neighbor.
Is she fat?
No, she's hot. Let's go hot. Or fat. Let's do both.
If she's fat, I might try to get my dick sucked too, like eventually. But if she's hot, then she's a whore.
Wait a minute.
No, I'm making shit up, John. I don't know. Like, I don't like getting involved in people's business like that. I'll rat you out like a motherfucker. I've told people this because I've been the guy that cheats and tries to get people to cover up for me and say, "Hey, I was with you." That. I've done it. I'm not going to play your bullshit. It's so much easier for me not to lie. So people have confided shit in me, and I will tell my wife immediately. And you better hope my wife doesn't know your wife because she gonna find out.
Yeah. Well, so I say the same thing. I say, mind your business.
Don't bring me into your bullshit, and don't get mad at me because you're out fucking doing some shit.
2 reasons. First of all, let's say you do something and you tell them, and they have this big giant fight and they break up or whatever,
right?
Or they get back together again, and the next thing you know, you're the bad guy because you turn them in. So I say that to show you this.
Okay. Or do you have video evidence?
Ring camera. Guy comes, knocks up on the door.
Oh. Hey, I live in the neighborhood. My Wi-Fi name is 1744. Your wife is cheating. I don't know how you did not catch on. Your address is 1744, but every day when you leave for work, a Nissan parks 3 houses down, walks up the side of your house, goes in your back door. I'm assuming you don't have cameras back there? Okay, your wife is smart, but she is unfaithful. I'm going to walk this way, but I don't live this way.
Whoa. Like a good neighbor, Derek is there.
I was shocked. I mean, I don't know. What if she sees it? What if she comes home and sees
you're really rolling the dice. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, really
most women have the fucking shit on their phone. Dudes don't have that.
No.
Ooh, that's going to be bad. You're going to get dog shit on your fucking car for that one.
Yeah, that or flat tires. My biggest, you know what I used to do? You look. No one's around. No one's listening.
Oh, shit.
So if I used to carry a pair of side cutters, wire cutters in my car.
They're called dikes, John. You can say it.
Dikes. Well, side. Yeah, okay. And if anybody gave me any shit or something, what I would do is I wouldn't go flatten your tires. What I did is I just go cut your valve stems off. 4 of them. Now you got to have your car towed.
That's called an Alabama flat tire down here.
Yeah, you can't put a spare. You can put spare on, right? But you got to take the tire off. And again, it doesn't ruin your tire, but you got to have the things removed. And you got to have like a $5 new stem put in. So it's not that bad, but it's an annoyance.
It's a bitch. It's just like if I'm going to break a window on your car, I'm going to break the smallest one.
Yeah,
because those are the hardest ones to replace.
Right. All right. So where's the other one? Here we go. We got another person. I love the Ring cameras.
Ring cameras are a motherfucker, man. I've seen some amazing shit. Remember that van that caught on fire we watched?
Yeah.
The whole goddamn fireworks loot went up in the back thing, and it's like the invasion of Normandy up in that motherfucker.
Just sit out front like white trash, having a fireworks show next, and all the fireworks are in the van.
The acid of that Dodge Caravan melted like a fucking tiki torch candle, dude. Like it is just drippy at the end of it.
I can't believe no one got killed. I really can't. So here we go. Here comes this lady. She's walking over. She's walking by, and this guy's been laying for her. So here we go.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh, she's somebody's grandma.
Look back up, because I saw that you flipped it over earlier. It was not bothering you or anyone.
Sir, I don't think it's appropriate.
It does not matter.
I live here. This is a.
It does not matter what you deem appropriate. Nobody else has said anything about it. That does not give you the right to touch anything on my damn porch. You can go up there and tell your goddamn husband to come see me when I come home.
Oh shit.
I'll be home at 5:30. Make sure you out. Make sure you're there, ma'am, so you come down and talk. Take your shake ass upstairs.
Oh man.
Sir, do you want to talk to me again?
Oh.
So she could look. The arms are crossed.
How can I help you?
Look, I'm not trying to be ugly, and I'm not trying to cause any scene with you whatsoever. We live in a family environment here. I have children here too. To me, having the F word on your doormat is not
Hey, pause it.
respectful of anyone that lives.
Go ahead.
Which F word do you think he had?
Fuck. No one's
You
putting.
think- He's a gay man.
You think he's
ask
gay?
me. He sounds pretty gay.
Where do you get a F slur doormat?
On the internet. I bet.
Where at a gay pride parade?
I know what I'm fucking. I know what I'm sending you for Christmas next year.
I'll put it out. I don't care. If it works, if it gets dirt off your shoes, I'll put it at the back door.
That's what everybody's getting mad
right.
about. You're assuming it's a family environment because it probably said fuck on it. What if it said faggot? Or it just said welcome faggot or whatever across the bottom of the fucking doormat.
Yeah, I think, to be honest with you, there's a story that goes with it. I think it said fuck off or something like that. Or
Oh, I hope it said faggots welcome.
I did not say faggots welcome. I did not say that. I would have remembered that as part of the story.
Come on in, faggot. Like that.
Right.
I'm gonna put that on a doormat. That's hilarious.
Listen, I'm sure that this lady's kids have heard the fuck word from the father every time that their football team throws an interception.
I'm sure they heard it from the father every time the mom is fucking in there messing up dinner.
Right. So for her to just come down and flip the rug over and just leave people's shit alone. You know what? Just leave people shit. Ignore it. Walk on by.
I kind of get it because my kid is reading now. So it happens now with like homeless people. He reads their signs and stuff, and I have to explain to him why people don't have houses. I'm like, yeah, man, you know, some people don't have money for houses. I don't know. He's like, it says anything will help. And I go, no, we don't carry money, kid.
No, sorry.
So yeah, I don't know. I get the annoyance of maybe seeing a bad word, but don't act like you're fucking. Don't put that video away just yet either. Don't act like your kid's never heard a bad fucking word. That's crazy.
What if the doormat said Black Lives Matter and they flipped it over?
Yeah, well, we would have heard about it 3 weeks ago and it'd have been on every news fucking station.
Mm-hmm.
You can imagine. I want you to put it back up because there's actually a funny little part that happened.
Okay, I can do that because I haven't taken it all the way down.
I was like, okay, these are just two assholes who happen to live in an apartment complex next to each other and they cross paths.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's still a whole lot of this.
And it's not respectful of you to touch my property. It's not bothering anybody. I have my neighbors across the house.
I'll pay you for your mat. I will pay you for your mat, but get that out of here. I don't know what made you change it.
How funny would it have said if she said, I'll pay for your mat if you get that the fuck out of here?
That would have been good. They would have proved the point. Like, you're no better than this lady. I don't get what your fucking problem is, but like, don't touch other people's stuff.
Something so ugly as that. But I'm not gonna. No, that's not the environment.
I've heard you
Pause.
Talk about me.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you might have to kick it back just like 5 seconds.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she's bitching and complaining. She's like, that's inappropriate and this, that, and the other. And he says, I've heard you stand in front of my Ring doorbell and talk shit about me.
I didn't see. Whoa, hold on.
But I'm not gonna. No, that's not the environment.
I've heard you stand in front of my Ring doorbell and talk about me, which was inappropriate of you. When you know,
What did I say about you? I haven't said anything about
ma'am, you can lie to Jesus Christ if you feel that is the truth. I don't care. You have talked about me in front of my Ring doorbell. I have
Pause.
I have no reason to lie on you.
Look at her face.
It's like
right now, she's going, "What have I said?
What have I said?"
In front of this fucking door. That's the look of a woman
who's like,
now really wondering if she's caught. Like, oh, okay.
God damn it! What did I say?
She's talked about the gay black guy that lives downstairs plenty of times in front of the thing. It's the mailman comes by, she goes, "Oh, that's probably a pack of dildo for these homos that live downstairs."
Now, Adam says, I remember when you couldn't sport the F word in public, T-shirts, bumper stickers, etc.
It was kind of weird. I had those shirts in high school that would have like a picture of a middle finger, and it's like, I don't know. I bought one on Bourbon Street that said "fuck you, you fucking fuck." Now I was a young person, so it's like that's kind of where it comes from. I'm gonna have a T-shirt with "fuck" written on it, but then I'd be in a place like McDonald's, and some little kid would look back at my shirt, and I would like put my hands up and be like, "Hey, how's it going? You know, let me get a double cheeseburger, whatever." And it's just, I don't know. There was a public shame that I felt about it for sure, and now I don't care.
Dave has an interesting take.
Yeah.
He's clearly trying to bone her husband who hasn't got any in decades.
Hell yeah. Tell him to come down if he want to fight fuck.
Right. I remember.
But listen, but look, hold on just 1 second. So her face right now, she realizes like, shit.
Yeah.
He might actually have a video of me saying some fucked up shit.
Right.
So I don't necessarily have the upper hand, and finish the video out and watch what happens next.
It's okay. You can leave this.
Make anything up on you, ma'am. So please, you could just move away from my door. Do not touch anything. You have been reported to the office. Thank you. Have a nice day.
So
you mad old.
What does
you don't? Apparently you don't. You old.
Here we
heifer.
go. It's the
she put her hands up in the air like a monkey, and kind of shook it around and stuck her tongue out, and then walked off.
Old
pissed.
hag.
You don't. Apparently you don't. You old heifer. Get on up them steps.
You old helper. I don't know what that means.
Called her a heifer. That's a cow, John.
Oh, heifer. Okay, I got you.
That might be a southern thing.
It might be.
You see a fat old bitch. She says, these two heifers over here on the stoop fighting over the dick-shaped ice cream cone.
Do you remember the Making Bacon T-shirts? Do you ever see those?
Two pigs fucking on it.
Two pigs fucking says Making Bacon. That's not even listen, and it doesn't even really show anything. Kind of, sort of. But I remember a kid wearing that to school, and he got a week suspension.
Yeah, dude. Like, that used to be a fun thing. Get the most offensive T-shirt. I go to T-shirt hell. Like, they had the best T-shirts. There was one of two God or Jesus things, fucking missionary style, and it said Jesus fucking Christ across the top of it. That shit always made me laugh.
Yeah.
They were good at their jobs. And like now you can kind of wear them and it's not so edgy. You're just, being a dick.
Yeah, I was a big fan of the Big Johnson T-shirts.
Yeah.
Big Johnson rifles, Big Johnson rods.
Things have changed a lot, man. You can't be doing that shit. Or you can be doing that shit and nobody cares. It's a very weird line.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it. I think we went through it all. I think we've done it all. I think we've said it all.
That was fun. Hey, this is what's going to be from now on, dickhead. So hopefully you didn't hate that too much.
Yeah. And, as we go on, I there's some things I want to try.
Yeah.
I've been
anal. I get it.
Anal. Yeah.
I'm going to be the top, John.
I want to get a big, long artillery shell and grease it up and then sit on it and see how that works out. That's what I want to do.
I don't know if you want to sit on it, John. You're a bigger guy. Gravity's going to really not work in your favor there.
My goodness.
You're going to get that motherfucker about halfway up there.
I mean, they had to go get that thing out through his stomach. I mean, he really, really got it in there.
Yeah, so you can't really act like you did that on purpose.
Yeah. See, I think if I was a doctor, I think I would have at least had to roll him over, put a plunger on his ass and give him a couple, try to see if he could suck it out that way.
Hit him on the top of the head with a big hammer and hope it pops out the back.
Jump up and down with your legs spread.
Clong, clong, just right in his fucking head.
All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover your nose and your mouth. I'm going to cover your nose. I'm going to blow in your mouth and see if we can blow that thing back out. All right, so we need a new theme song.
We do need a new theme song for sure. I think, listen, this is going to be a little bit easier for us. We're fucking here. It's 2 tracks to edit. We can schedule guests, or me and you can just talk. Who gives a fuck, man?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
And I think we can do different topics. Like this was more for Alme, and we'll have him back on again.
I don't know. Most of my stories are going to be about cocks and trannies at Hooters and stuff. It's
Really?
always that's been the pattern. You can mix some stuff in there too.
All right, so let's talk about next week. Next week, we have Nugget coming on.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing with Nugget. The other night, I was in a Discord server, and she was there, and her audio is not bad.
Okay. You vouch for this? This is the only problem I have is if I can't hear her, it's going to be a problem, Jamingo.
I vouch for it. But here's the deal. I talked to her, and you know what? I think we can have an interesting conversation. Will she be on the whole episode? Probably not. We'll bring her in, talk to her for a couple minutes, see what she's got to
add. We should ask her some questions and stuff. I had another offer from Blunt Mommy. That came out of nowhere. I know it's kind of funny how things work out.
Wait a minute. Hold the phone. What happened there? Explain you.
We got into a short conversation about something else. Bada bam, bada bam. I said, hey, we do this show. You should stop by sometime. She was like, oh, I just might. And I said, bring your microphone. And she was like, I haven't seen that thing in years. I was like, well, then don't stop by. Never mind.
It's obviously not a vibrator. Hey, listen, I would do that in a heartbeat because I got questions.
That's what we do. We bring Amanda. We get Vegeta. Maybe we make the worst podcast we could possibly fucking make. Let's just do 10 minutes each.
Here's the thing:
see if we can make them entertaining.
We got catching up to do.
Yeah.
We've got questions we can ask. Like I want to know. I want to know what happened to what was that show? Something Blasphemy, Simple Blasphemy. She ruined that show. She never went back. I mean, that's where we got racism. That's where we got that meltdown.
It was a lot.
Yeah. So I'd have her on in a heartbeat.
Too bad we don't have those clips anymore, huh? Oh, we do. We could go back and get we could do this in a post show. Wrap it up.
Yeah,
bye, everybody.
Hold on. I like planning the show on the show.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What clips?
The clips of Dickhead freaking the fuck out. Like that episode doesn't exist on the internet anymore, but it exists on Carl's fucking feed in the episode that they featured it on. So you'd have to go back and clip that 2-minute fucking clip and be like, hey, remember when this happened? Fuck.
Yeah, it was Pigtails. Pigtails had a shit fit.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to know what happened to all of Dave's old episodes that she tore down and got rid of. Poor Dave.
Oh, God damn it. Maybe we shouldn't go picking wounds. I don't know. It was just something that hit me funny. We were talking about Nugget, and it just so happened she said something, and I was just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I would do that. So, Edward and Josh, their last episode, they were making fun. First of all, Edward's last episode where he did the imitation of Carl from Who Are These Podcasts, he did it through the whole episode.
Solid.
And solid impression, solid job. But they were picking on the episode. It was the first episode that I had talked to Bob and Dave since the whole donut, fat blow up. And I realized something. That Dave was really, really pissed off. And because I took and destroyed the RSS feed. So all those episodes were gone. Yeah. So here's another show.
Dave is like Freddy Krueger. Like he lives on the internet at that point. And it's like, if you get rid of that, you kill a piece of him.
Yeah. So the thing that Dave was, here's another person that ripped his content off the internet and just destroyed it.
Yeah. But anybody that's dead to Dave has done that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like her, Brandon 1.0, or fucking hyperlink block Rachel with a proxy links.
Yeah.
That was a problem that he had. That's a problem. That's why he doesn't like fucking Vegeta, because Vegeta deleted a bunch of his shit, and PJ, like that whole thing. It was, if you delete stuff of Dave, it's like you kill a little part of him, and he takes it very personally.
Well, Dave, I'm going to tell you something right now because I know he's in the chat. I'll never take down your episodes. You're there. Oh, here's another thing I was thinking about doing. And I almost
He's in some of mine too. I've done that on purpose, strategically. Like Dave lives in my podcast too. He's a part of me.
Right. Here's the other thing that I wanted to do, and I didn't have time, but I was going to do it on our break. I am going to take and make a bonus episode of all of Dave's old Rubbernecker songs.
Oh,
and
nice.
just put them out just as the Rubbernecker song. So they'll live in the RSS feed, in the Rubbernecker's RSS feed. Yeah. He sent them to me. I have them here somewhere. It's on one of my 2 computers. I'll find them and I'll set them up and just play them back to back.
Have you ever heard his version of the Aristocrats?
No.
Dave did an original version of the Aristocrats that I featured on one of my episodes. Ask me how long it is, John.
How long is it, Jody?
It's 15 minutes long.
Is that long for the Aristocrats?
The Aristocrats, the one where you have to tell a story and make it as filthy as you can without repeating yourself.
Yeah. Who did that?
Bob Saget's done it. Norm Macdonald's done it. Like there's people who have legendarily done it and been like, wow, but they just go and go and go and you're improvising like nasty shit along the way.
Gilbert Gottfried, I think, did it also.
Correct.
Gilbert Gottfried was amazing at that. Yeah, Gilbert did that.
It's one of my favorite things. And I know sometimes he's probably like not like, what's the words? The self-conscious, whatever. Like, I don't think he liked it very much.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the reasons I fell in love with Dave.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the way his brain works.
I was trying to think the other day. I was trying to think how I first came to know of Dave. The first time I ever heard of Dave was when he was making fun of Who's Right. He had did a parody of Doug and Anthony.
And, because in the thing he was talking about how we don't give a fuck.
Right.
We make fun of our advertisers, sponsors.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, what are we going to do with the new year? Do you want to try to do anything with like merch?
Listen, I didn't have a chance to get it done today, but we do have our very first sponsor. It'll be on.
No shit.
We have a sponsor. Yes, someone reached out. We have a sponsor, and I didn't get a chance to get the copy off of them, and we'll see what happens. I'm excited about this. So
I'm glad that we've ignited a new. I keep losing my words here. Not artistic, creative avenue for you to now reach out to people and try to make connections, John. I'm proud of you.
Yep. And so here's the other thing. I had to send my $750 mixer back because the buttons kept false firing.
Ugh.
So that's on its way back. That's why I'm down here in the podcast dungeon. Also, it's fucking freezing down here. I swear to God, my nipples are rock. I could cut ice. I could cut glass with my nipples right now.
That's just from the alluring conversation, John. That's get
right.
it.
That was just from the femboy, the femboy. You know what? I was excited for Alme to come on here because I haven't had somebody make passes at me like he makes passes at me in quite some time.
He thinks you hate him, by the way.
Ridiculous. There's no.
That's what I said when he said it. I go, "You're being stupid," and he's just like, "I don't know." He's like, "I fucking text him. He ignores me. He doesn't send dick pics back when I send mine." And I'm just like,
"Well, that's true. I told you nobody's getting a picture of my dick."
Sometimes maybe he can't fit it all into one picture. Jason, calm the fuck down.
That's the problem. That's the problem. I need the panoramic view. That's the problem.
Anyway, it's been fun hanging. Like I said, this is going to be the plan from now on. I'm looking forward to it. And thanks for listening, all fucking 5 of you. I appreciate that.
Yep. And we'll put this. And you know what? Here's the other thing that used to annoy me of Edward. He never sent me his fucking audio. And by the time I got it, I got to be in the mood. You know, it's like an artist. You got to be ready to do it. Then I'm like trying to get in the mood to edit this thing, and it was tough.
Yeah, we got them stacked up now. We got to fucking clear the pipes, I guess.
God damn it with him. I just got his. Oh, I'll speak about this other. I need your last episode because it expired. I hope you have it.
Oh, tits. Yeah, I've got them.
Okay.
I'll send them both tonight, John.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here next Thursday night, 9:00, for the live show. And it'll be in your podcast catcher when it comes out.
It'll be fun.
Go from there. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
Good night.